Hey guys, it's Rich with another Wellness Wednesday video. Excuse the catcher's stance here. Yeah, kind of an awkward position. Trying to do this in my living room with the with my little area here to show you guys something. And yeah, I was sitting on the floor for most of the day trying to do tarot talk videos. I have tarot reviews and reveals coming up, so do stay tuned. I have almost until, I think, up until the end of November, all recorded and needing to be edited. So yeah, but anyway, that's not what I'm talking about here today. I'm actually talking about a unifying candle, or a uniting candle. Now, a lot of us have heard about a unity candle. A lot of times you see them in weddings, you know, two people becoming one. Well, because of all of the things that have happened in the United States, especially in the United States, but also abroad, I don't want to leave any of that out. There's a lot of hatred, a lot of tearing apart in this fabric we call humanity. And I really hate seeing that being torn apart just as a fellow human being. I think it's terrible. So one of the things that I'm starting to do, and I've already started a little bit, and I need to continue doing it, is lighting a candle for unity, to bring people together, to bring the peace into the world. Now, this is not necessarily my spell, and I usually don't share spells on my channel because I like people coming up with their own spells, their own ways of practice, their own intentions being set into stuff, rather than a copy and paste type of deal. But, you know, I felt comfortable sharing this because it is something that I got off of the internet. But I've also made it my own and put a little of my own intentions in it and reworded it for me. And this is a simple concept that you can do with a regular candle and, you know, a marker, as I have done here. Fairly simple. You can also carve it into your candle if you so choose. You can use a regular pillar candle, you can use a chime candle, you can use a votive, you can use tapers, whatever. Or you can use an electric candle, that works just fine too. But I wanted to use a jar candle because I could write on the outside, I could put a little sigil, and yeah, it'll last for a while. So yeah, once it's burned down, I'm going to continue doing this until, you know, stuff starts to kind of die down in the, you know, tearing people apart type of thing. So this is going to be an ongoing thing for me, and I'm going to make it a part of my daily practice to, at very least, light it, even if it's for a couple minutes, to light it and just release some peace into the world, being that light bearer, that that aspect of light in this world of darkness that we are up against. Now, the reason I did want to write the spell on it is because I don't necessarily want a spell card laying around. So if you like to have a spell card, or if you want to burn an affirmation every single time, that's fine too. You can definitely do that. But in this one, and I'm going to leave the reference for the website that I got this from in the bottom bar, so you can go ahead and check that out. That's the one that I originally started with, and then I reworded it for myself. And I wrote, "Let there be peace among all lands. Let there be harmony among all peoples. Cosmic love enters every heart and mind. All strife is replaced by peace. By the powers of the Supreme Creator, so mote it be." And then I took the letters, I reduced them down to single letters, and put a sigil here that I came up with. Now, I have my candle. I also anointed the candle with rose, you know, for a little love aspect. I didn't know really what else I really wanted to use, but rose was one of the oils that I had, and I'm like, you know what? Rose is a nice, calming, peaceful, loving aspect, and we can all use a little bit more love. So a little bit more love coming into the world is not a bad thing. And one way that I got this idea was from a statue that I got at an auction. I don't know how much I spent on this. I think it was like maybe 10 bucks, 15 bucks tops, and it probably came with a whole bunch of other stuff. Matter of fact, I know it came with other stuff because I said I specifically want that, and we can sell the rest. So, yeah, these aren't rare. They're not, this is not a one-of-a-kind piece. They did make these in bulk, and I think you can get them online for about 10 bucks if you check eBay. So, yeah, I got this little statue, and it's made for a circle bottom candle. And what I did is I just put some sand in there just to level it out, and put some quartz crystals there so it will amplify and direct out into the world. And I'm going to add some more quartz crystals. Don't you worry, this is going to go everywhere. So we're going to go ahead and place this candle right in between everybody that is holding hands and being in harmony with one another. So that all jives with our theme here of everybody being loving and caring. And I'm going to put more quartz crystals. So not only is it keeping this in place so it doesn't move around, fall over, or anything like that, because of course you want to be careful whenever you're working with candles. You want to make sure that you're being safe about it. And if you are not of age or you're living with your parents, you do want to ask their permission before doing anything like this, especially under their roof. So there you have it, a nice little peace candle, a unifying candle, a unity candle, or a uniting candle, however you want to say it. I think I'm going to call it the unifying candle. Unifying candle of peace. How about that? So what I have here, and if you've watched my Stitch and Witch vlogs before, for my witchy cabinet, or witchy closet I think I called it, this was a few weeks ago, maybe a month ago. I did a show and tell of my cabinet in the pantry in my kitchen, and this is actually a lighting stick. So I have a candle going over here just for ambiance, and because it's here and I wanted to light it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the lighting rod, or the lighting stick, and you just go ahead and light that. Now, you don't want to just go and set this down anywhere, and I'm very ill prepared for this, so I'm going to be very careful with that. And now, whenever this is lit, you go ahead and either you can say your prayers, you can just focus on the light and love aspect, and just breathe in that rose scent or whatever scent you happen to anoint the candle with. You imagine peace coming into the world. You imagine people actually getting along, living in harmony, and just knock off all the stupid fighting that's going on out there. And you just put all of that peaceful energy into that candle, and imagine it just glowing. Imagine everything getting absorbed into it. This is just you pouring all of your light and love and everything into this candle. Now, whenever you're done doing all of this work, you can blow it out if that is something that you do. I have a whole bunch of these little candle snuffers all around my house. I probably have at least 3 or 4 of them that I can use, and this one actually is not that great for a jar candle. So that's something new that I learned about myself, because I don't usually work with jar candles. But if I take away the oxygen long enough, it'll go out. Okay, we're just going to do that. Okay, now as that goes out, imagine the the smoke, anything that comes out of that candle, any vapors or anything like that, any scents, just emanating throughout your country, the world, and beyond, so everybody can, feel that little bit of peace and let in that little bit of light in this dark, dark world that we are traveling about nowadays. So I just wanted to share that, and the reason I put that on a Wellness Wednesday is because I think that has a lot to do with not only our own wellness, but wellness to others as well. We're spreading the peace, we're spreading the love, we're spreading the joy. So with that, that's what I leave you with for this Wellness Wednesday. Hopefully I can get on the ball and actually record more of these videos. I did a lot of recording on Terror Talk Tuesday videos, and now I need to start working on my Wellness Wednesday videos. So yeah, hopefully I can get a whole bunch of those recorded ahead of time so I'm not running behind schedule and you guys actually have new ones every week. Here's to hoping. So until next time, may you seek the peace in this world during these times, and of course always having love, hugs, and ladybugs. Bye-bye.